Hey guys, it's Kenneth, and thank you so much for watching my tutorial on how to play, or how I play, Switchfoot's new song, Wake Up Mr. Crow. So yeah, let's get right into it. So the tuning for this is going to be in drop D tuning, so D-A-D, G-B-E, All right, so let's get into the intro. So the intro, I believe Tim on the bass is playing the, he's playing that low D, and then John's playing the, and you can finger that however you want to. That's going to be on your A string. So that's going to be 7, 7, 9, and then 9, 12, 12, 13, 13, 12, then 12, 9. In my cover, so I play the low D, so it's and that's just alternating D, so it's I'll just say D for the low D string. So D, 7, 9, D, 9, 12, D, 12, 13, D, 13, 12, D, and then 12, 9. And I don't he's not using distortion. I don't think John is. So it's just, and you can see him. I'll link a video below on like a live video, and you'll see him just count off. And he's just playing. So yeah, that's the intro, and then it goes, and in my cover I play this too. John is playing the octave, so and that's just gonna be the same exact thing, except you're just playing the octave. So I use my 4th finger, but you can use your 3rd, you can use your 2nd, whatever is comfortable for you. So that would be first. Oh, and then between each of them, I'm playing open the top 3 strings of the D-A-D. So I'm going. And strumming, you can go alternate. You can go all down, you can go alternate like I do, but it's the exact same pattern. Whatever you play in that first, whatever you played before in the intro, you just go 2 frets up, and then you're playing the G string. So that's the octave, and then you just mute all of the other strings. So it's open 7, 9, or 7 and 9 to 9 and 11 if you're playing the octaves. So 12, 12, 13, 13, 12, 12, 9. And then just do that again. So a little bit faster. 2, 3, 4. And yeah, I can probably explain it more in detail, I guess, if you wanted, but the easiest way, I think, for me to explain it to you is it's just an octave, A and G strings, and then so it's 7, 9, 9, 11, 12 and 14, 13, 15, 12 and 14, and then 9 and 11 again. So and then Jerome is layering on that whoa, and then I think in the verses too, he's also doing that same riff on, like, you know, the keys, whatever he's using to get that cool sound. And then Boaz, in that video that I'll link, he's way up here though. And you can pretty clearly see he's right there. You can also play it. You can play it on the E string, but it's a lot easier to bend, I think, and so it's just more natural for him and makes sense for me too. That's the B string to the 13th fret. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 on the B string. So, and then you're gonna bend up to this note, which is the 15th fret. So bend up. So you're bending up a whole step. So, and then you're coming back down to the B string 10th fret. So it's, and I'm using my 3rd because it's just stronger. And then I go down to the 1. So, if you want to use your 3, that could be easy for you too. And then the woo is just the same thing, but you're actually starting from that bent note. So it's the 13th fret of the B string, but you're bending up to the 15th note. That note is you're bending it that whole step, and you'll have to play with like getting it in tune, or you can bend up to it if you want. So yeah, and then back to that 10th fret B string, and then ooh, and I forgot to play. Let's see, John's part. That octave that Boaz is also playing is just third fret A string with your 1st finger, and then I use my 4th finger on the G string, 5th fret. And you're muting everything else. Excuse me. And in that video that I linked, you'll actually see them. I mean, because you could play it here. I actually play it there in my cover, and I think John plays it there sometimes too when he's up here. So he plays it on the 10th fret, the top 3 strings, 10th fret. But it does have a better sound. It's just a little bit more, I don't know, ratty, more trebly. Right there, and then you go back into the and then you're into the verse, I believe. So in my cover, I actually just play that, or I'm at the 12th fret, and this is actually what Tim's playing, but I just didn't want to play nothing during the cover. Even though it's not accurate because John isn't playing there, and then I don't think Boaz is either. John's just on his vocals. So it's, if you want to do it my way, it's 12th fret of the top D string. And then it goes down to the, 8th fret? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I think 4 of the 7th fret. And then the 4 of the 14th fret, and he slides into that, and then you're back into the 12th fret. 12th fret. So we're still on the 12th. 8, 7, 14, and he slides into it, and then you're back into the 12th fret again. fret. And then, of course, the how do you feel? Fine. It's just the 12th fret, and he plays that. All right, one thing I forgot, and it's gonna feel like it's not that I didn't forget, but in real life I forgot that that's the transition with Boaz before the first chorus, and that's just G string 7th fret, and then G string 5th fret, and then D string 7th fret. Because you're doing the Tim's playing the right that part, and then that last part is that part I just told you. So G string 7 5, and then 7 again of the D string. There we go. That's the part I missed. All right, so now you're into the chorus, and the chorus is just straight top 3 strings after the and open D, top 3 strings to 8 to 7, top 3 strings again to 8, and then that those are like backbeats, or syncopated, like da da. It's like da da and that is your octave again, your C octave, which is the 3rd fret of the A string, and then I use my 4th finger on the G string 5th fret. So it's. Then back into the top 3 strings again. 8, seven, and then open D or top three. 8, and the only time they go to the 3 is here before the second verse, which is actually the 1. I mean, 3rd fret, but it's the 1. They kind of switch between D major and D minor, but if you're playing in D minor, if you're thinking of it in D minor, then it's the 1, which is the tonic, which is F major. But I like to think of their key as D major. So yeah, I'd call it, D major, and then whatever that 3rd fret would be. Anyway, moving on. On that first beat of the second verse, he's just gonna hang on that 13th fret of the B string. So, and then in the video that I share, he does. I mean, on the record, you can't hear him playing anything. I mean, I think you just hear bass, John's vocals, and keys, and obviously drums. But in that live performances, I've seen him do that. And so I kind of play around with sort of what Boaz is playing there. So to play that, it's high E string of the 6th fret, and then 5th fret. And I pull that off, so, and I palm mute that too. Semi-palm, some parts of it. So 6/5 of the E string, and then 6/5 again of the B string, and I use 2-1-2-1, and then G string 7th fret, and so I pull off, and then I pick the next B strings, the 2, and then sometimes I do the same thing, and And I don't know if he's playing that or not. It's just sort of like he's playing it live, so I just kind of noodle around with that. So that's 6/5 again, E string, 6/5 B string, and then 7/5 G string, and then D string is 7/5 again. So, and then I kind of go down to like, which is like 8, 7, 5, 7 of the A string. If you want to do that, you can. You can try to do a pinch drum back there if you want. And then, you know, and then you're back into the chorus. I've seen Boaz play this different ways, and I may not be playing exactly what he plays verbatim for the lead guitar part, but it's basically an octave, A and G string. That's A 12th fret, and then G string 14th. Then just slide that up 1 fret. So now you're on 13, 15. And then you're back down 1 fret, back to 12 and 14 of the G string. So this is A and G strings together. Pretty much always for this part. So it's how do you feel? Up 1 fret. And then stay there. Slide it up 1 fret to the 13, 15. And then that, which again is 3rd fret A string, and then G string is the octave, the C octave. So G string 5th fret. And then this is a transition from the second chorus to that kind of bridge / intro, or they tag the intro. So, and this is Boaz's part. So it goes, and then same back again, 12 and 14 of the the A and the G strings, respectively. So that's how we just went to second part of the chorus. Slide up again, 1 fret. Back down 1. Stay there. And then I just go. Because they do that really cool like glitch part where like digitally they repeat it. It's like, and I love, by the way, that hit, that one snare hit by Chad. Love Chad's drums. Perfect, so tasteful, like just right. Like it's just the right amount of seasoning. But that one hit before you go into that one snare hit is just like, I don't know, to me it's just like perfect. Anyone else you got about that? Anyway, so if that is the that's 13 and 15 of the A and G strings, and then sliding up to 15 and 17. So and then you're gonna go in the so it's like, and then you're back into the base of the intro. John's playing the, and then Boaz is playing now. Sorry. Oh, and then the lead part, I've seen him play it differently for the triplet trip, right? Or the really interesting that John chose to do the triplet, you know, the kind of rap. Anyway, we won't go there. All right, so now we're into the bridge, and this is not exactly how Boaz plays it, but these are either 100% the notes, because he does a weird split. I think in the record, there's this like, or, I mean, you hear that third, but they're like separate. But anyway, we'll get into that. So these are the notes that I think he's playing, just not where he's playing them, because I've seen him play different places. This is just where I play them. So that's going to be your first fret of the B string, and then second fret of the G string, and then open E, and then open top E or high E, and then 1 of the B string, and then 3 of the E string, high E string, and then 1, and then A, or the 5th fret of the E string, and then open E. And then here's where the split happens. He's going to play that G, so the 3rd fret of the B. I play 1 of the E string. And I believe that in like your other ear, you'll hear him go up to that 5th fret of the A. The 5th fret of the E string. So, which is this one, but then he plays this one too. So it's like that, but it's not muddy because he's not playing them together, and they're probably on more of a clean channel. And then I go all the way up to that octave of the 13th fret of the E string. 13th and 12th of the high E string. And then, which is a really cool bend, that's the 5th fret of the D string. And you can play that probably different places. So it could be also the 10th fret of the A string. I just like to do it there. And they might, I'm not sure where they actually play that. So once again, that's going to be 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. Here's the split. So either 1 or that A. So I play this. 2, 3, 4, slide up to the octave. Then, and then the only but the only cool kind of thing is that Boaz will do is while he's doing that like last. And then right here is like, which is kind of cool. Is this, so it's that octave of the 12, the 14, 12 and 14 of the A and G string that we've done before. Slide up 1 fret this way, and then go down 2 frets this way. And I think, you can't really hear it clearly in my version, but I think what he's doing is he's bending both of them. So you kind of get this weird way. It's like clash because it's an octave, but they're separating at different rates. So you're bending those kind of up. And then back up to the 12th fret, 14th fret of the A and G strings. And then at some point, he goes up to, I hope I'm playing this right, because I think that would be the right notes. And I'm not sure if he's playing that exactly, but it sounds to me like that is, which is the B string. What is that, 15th? 12, 13, 14, 15th. And then 17th of your G string. So just the G and the B strings together. But you're going to bend that. I use my 3rd finger on the G string. So you're going to bend that and then 1st finger on the B string. So you're going to bend the G string up till it matches. So it's in slow motion, which is kind of cool. Because in the note, you also hear these overtones that are like, pretty cool. And then you're back into the, and then, of course they end it there, and then you're like, so yeah, I'm gonna go through and edit this thing, and I probably forgot some other things too. If I don't think I did, then this will be up, and if I did, I'll just try to add them later. Comment below if I forgot, or you think I missed some things, or you play it differently. Yeah, just let me know, and then also let me know what other songs you'd like me to cover and do tutorials on. Learning to breathe, I think I did part 1 of that, and I never did like a part 2 of that, so that's on my like back on my mind to-do list at this point. But yeah, it's I'm glad Switchfoot released something new. For me personally, I felt like they got away, from their rock like rock roots a little bit with it. It was more like pop sounding, and that's, bands evolve, and I understand, but it is really cool to kind of hear this kind of just solid rock. The beat's so good, the tempo is good, the riffs are great. It's just a very tasty song, and the drums add a lot to me. There's like a lot, it's a very full. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of the new song, of the new album that's coming out. I think is it May or June. So yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and wherever you are, Jesus loves you, and he wants to be your savior. And yeah, if you don't know about Jesus, let me know in the comments, and I'd be glad to tell you about him. Anyway, God bless you guys. We'll see you later. Peace.